You know, you're. How many times? I think we should just start the episode.
Are you okay?
I'm probably not.
Cat got your tongue. Oh wait, you don't have a tongue.
Well, that's true. That's true. How you been? Are you good?
I've been great.
No, you're not.
Well, I mean, I'm lying to myself and saying I'm great, but you know.
You must be on Wobegon.
I'm on a lot of things right now.
That's true.
Wobegon. Antidepressants.
Yeah, well.
Valium.
That's right.
We don't talk about her.
Oh, Valium Blue.
Yeah.
Hey, Valium Blue.
Hi, Valium Blue.
You're right.
I took your spot, bitch.
That's right. She broke her contract.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, we'll talk about it sometime.
Oh, wait, we haven't seen her since she broke her contract, have we?
Well, that's right, but we will talk about it sometime. But not today.
I think you need to be investigated. People break their contracts for Miss Ruby and go missing.
Hey, you've been warned.
Okay, let's start.
If you like your tea with a side of shade, just sit right back, cause you've got it made. These girls are here to gab and tish, and they do it all with a sassy swish. Always dusted, never busted, it's true, don't you know? Always dusted, never busted, it's the Punching Judys show.
Welcome back. Yeah,
We are here.
We are here.
We are alive for now.
You seem to be thinking it's summer, girl.
Well, you know, they say dress for the weather that you want, right? Or is it dress for the job that you want? Either way, I've dressed for weather that is not appropriate to the weather right now.
That is true.
It's
I
snowing.
believe it's literally snowing outside
we had our
the
first
studio.
snow today.
That's right. That's right.
I looked out the window and I said, oh, it's going to take me an extra 30 minutes now to get anywhere because nobody knows how to drive in snow in Seattle.
No. If you've ever been to Seattle, this is not the time of the year to come for it.
It's not the time to come.
And it's usually the first week in February or the second week in February.
February.
People are always. We have this fake spring.
We haven't had
February,
that yet.
and then we have our first snow usually.
Yeah, we haven't had fake spring yet, though.
We did last week where it was sunny. Remember?
It was sunny, but it was still cold.
Yeah, but it was sunny. Everyone was out in their yard working.
Freezing. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Well, girl, you know, some weeks are good, some weeks are bad, but here we are.
I think this is going to be a good week.
We're gonna make it a good week.
Well,
We're gonna make it a better
This week
week.
we're going to try for a good week.
Gonna make it better.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
Yeah.
All we
well,
can do is try to
Hey,
make
listen,
things
our
better.
whole goal here is to give you a laugh and maybe
a cry.
no cries. No cries.
I make her cry. I don't want to make you cry. Well, Ruby,
you do like to make me cry. You know, you say things that just really hurt me.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
Have I been a bad friend to you?
Well, occasionally.
Girl, give me your hand.
Oh, you tried to steal it from me the last time I gave it to you.
No, give me your hand.
All right.
I am so sorry that I've made you cry as a friend and as a sister. And I should really consider your emotions more, don't you think?
Well, I would think so.
Well, I'm not going to, so that's too bad.
Oh, I don't even know why. I fell for that.
Well, you know, you fall for a lot. You're not too bright. In fact, if I knock on your skull, it's a little echoey in there, isn't it?
Listen, I'm a hell of a lot more clever than you are.
Oh, yeah, that's what you think.
I mean, you know.
That's what you think.
Now, well, yeah. Listen, watch all the episodes and you'll see.
Yeah, let's take a poll. Well, Ruby.
I know you like a good poll.
Ruby, do you think we... Excuse me. That took me a second.
Well, you know.
That's not really helping my case. If
That's
that didn't
really
hit me
not.
right away.
You're not as clever. See, my point is proven.
Anywho. Shall we move on to our favorite things?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Favorite things.
Favorite things.
Favorite, lots of things to do and see. Favorite, all the things we love.
Oh my God! Welcome back.
We
I can't believe that you did that. I don't think we could talk about it on there, on the podcast.
Are you really throwing me under the bus right now?
I was kind of shocked. There's a lot of things that you do that shock me, but that was definitely
do anything.
One of the worst.
Lying. Liar.
I hope she doesn't find out what you did.
Who's she?
You know it.
Oh my God.
Listen, if I say it on the internet, that would be
God.
It would be there forever.
You're trying to set me up here. I'm not happy about that.
Oh, I am
We're
not.
going to talk about it.
I am not trying to set you up.
Oh, really?
Listen, I didn't tell anyone what you did.
Oh, my God. Anyways, my favorite thing this week.
Oh, you've got a favorite thing?
Yeah,
Oh, well.
I do.
Clearly, it's not me or that gal.
It's...
I cannot believe it. Oh, I'm going to go to my grave with this secret.
You fucking better. Can you believe this bitch
Oh,
right
see,
now?
she even said you better go to your grave with this. You have a secret.
So much for sisters keeping secrets. She's putting me on the spot for all of you to see.
Yeah, you know.
My God.
Yeah, you know. It's pretty easy.
Anyways,
what?
my favorite thing this week.
What?
Well, ever since I was, every gay grows up with their diva.
No, that's
right?
true.
Every gay has
For
a
me,
diva.
it was Annie Lennox.
Annie Lennox.
Listen, she's amazing. And I love how she's let herself grow into a wonderful, old English woman.
I do.
She hasn't had any of the facelifts or the resurfacing or the paste in hair.
all the things that Ruby wishes she didn't have to get, but she does.
Well,
Well, Annie Lennox is great. I love the Eurythmics.
I'm natural, darling. I haven't had any of that.
I
work
love the
done.
Eurythmics. I love Annie Lennox. Great,
yeah.
great artist.
She really is.
But my diva growing up and to this day, and I'll
Sweet
never.
dreams are made of this. Who am I to
You
serve
must be
a
a- you
dish
serve a dish.
or a fish or something like that? Oh, listen, I can't remember all the lyrics to anything. You know
You're
that.
not a very good fan if that's the one song that you think of.
Oh no, I know a lot.
You know
of
what my
songs.
favorite song, Annie Lennox song
Walking
is?
on broken glass.
Well, that was a good one.
Girls are doing it for themselves.
I have a deep cut. I bet you haven't heard this one. It was on her first album with the Eurythmics.
Oh, it was the.
You hurt me and I hate you. That's me singing to you.
Oh, is that from the Tourist album?
It has like her on a garden or
Yeah,
something.
the Tourist.
Yeah, is that Tourist?
Yeah, that was when her and Dave were the Tourists. Listen, I know their whole. I just don't know every lyric.
Oh, well, that's too. You must not be a very good fan. Unlike me.
Oh, I'm a great.
So
fan.
we're going to talk about my diva now.
Well,
Miss.
Why does it always have?
Close your mouth. Quiet. Don't want to.
No.
So we're going to talk about my favorite person this week. Shh, don't talk. I'll plug your nose too.
You are cruel. All right.
You better stop.
All
Listen,
right.
I'm bigger. This is like the monologue from Mommy. I'm bigger than you. I'll always win.
Go ahead.
My favorite thing this week is my diva, who's returning to grace us with a
Cher?
new album. I love Cher, but no.
Is it Madonna?
It's Lady Gaga.
Oh.
Lady Gaga has a new album coming out in March.
Yes.
So she's been ramping up that promo.
What's it called?
It's called Mayhem, which
Oh.
honestly is very fitting for what's going on right now in the world.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So,
Yeah.
you know, a little pop
The
song
world's
to-
kind of in a spin.
a spin.
Yeah.
It's in Mayhem.
That's right.
Mayhem,
That's
yeah.
right.
But no, she
And madness.
in October she came out with her song "Disease." Did you hear
Uh-huh.
that one?
I did.
Anyways, I didn't want to say the actual lyrics because then we might get it taken down. It's a new song, so people
Well,
might actually care about that.
All right. Well.
But "Disease" came out in October. Then she
Uh-huh.
had that "Die with a Smile" song.
yes.
that was
now,
very
wasn't
popular.
that part of the whole movie with her and?
I thought so, but I guess not.
Oh.
And that was very popular, which it's not my favorite, but I like it.
I was sad that her movie didn't do well.
I thought it was fine too.
I think people were just shocked that it was a
musical. I've got to say, when I sat down with Josiah
Yes.
and we watched Joker 2.
Josiah Winter?
Walker.
Oh, Walker. Walker.
Josiah-
That's right.
You know, he's walking.
That's right. I'll try and not remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, Josiah and we sat down. We watched it a couple months ago. Sat down. It was not as bad as people. People are like, oh, this is the worst movie ever. I'm like, is it my favorite movie? No.
No.
And the musical didn't make sense a ton, but it wasn't like a bad film. Like it was a fine, complete. There are so many bad films. These are the same people who probably watch every single Fast and Furious movie, which I'm sorry. If you have been one of the people who have allowed that franchise to go to like 18 different films, you are not a good measure
Well,
of
it's the
what is
same
quality
film, isn't it?
cinema.
Isn't it basically the same film over and over?
I don't know. There's like cars and Vin Diesel
Oh, yeah.
and girls in bikinis.
Do you
I don't
like
know.
my faux fur? I was just wondering, do you like this faux fur on me?
Yeah, it's nice.
Is it all right?
Yeah.
You know, I just wanted people to know it's not real.
Oh, you didn't want PETA coming after us.
Listen, I don't want...
Well, hey, you know what? Honestly, if PETA comes after us, that's good for us. That means we're known enough for PETA to come after us.
No, I don't, because I don't want our wonderful fans to think that I would do something terrible like wear real fur. I'm an ethical puppet.
I see.
Yeah, I might treat you terribly and you know, engage in human slavery with you.
Oh my God.
But I would never kill a squirrel or a mink or anything like that.
You heard it here, folks. She's gonna skin me alive.
You would make a lovely, lovely, you know, lampshade.
Oh my God. Anyways, back to Lady Gaga.
Oh, did I distract you?
So she's going to be performing at the Oscars tonight and releasing a new song.
Oh, is the Oscars tonight? I thought it was the Grammys.
No, I'm sorry, not the Oscars, the Grammys. They're all the same.
You've got your awards all
Listen, I'm
mixed
not
up.
winning any of them, so I don't fucking care.
No, all right. All right.
Maybe we'll win a Webby someday.
No, sure.
Which is like the
That's what
podcast.
we're hoping for, if we can get you all to, you know, do what you need to do.
Don't yell at them.
I'm not yelling. I'm just asking them to, you know, make a big deal about us and comment on our posts
And review and
you know, that sort of stuff.
subscribe.
Anyways,
yeah.
go on with your boring favorite thing.
It's not boring. Listen,
it's boring
I
to
have
me.
like I said, every gay boy has a diva, and I find that the diva is finding a diva as a gay boy is a defining moment.
Yeah.
Because so many of us, I think, before we find our diva, are shy and self-conscious and very scared to be who we are, and then we find a woman who is so outrageous and free powerful to be herself that it's like it inspires us.
I know. A lot
like,
of people feel that way about me. You know, I do have my gays.
Yeah.
I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Lady Gaga was that for me. I used to be so self-conscious. And I would be so afraid of walking into high school because I was like the only out gay kid.
Oh.
And I would turn on her first album was called.
I mean, you weren't the only gay kid.
Well, I was
just
the only out gay kid. But like I would turn on the Fame that Lady Gaga's first album, and I would.
Were you a little monster?
I was a little monster, honey.
Oh my God!
I would strut down those hallways. One of the first times I was ever in drag.
So my diva was Barbra Streisand.
People
who need people. Now, I mean, that will tell you how old I am. Now, I'm not quite in the Judy Garland crowd.
Yeah,
I was in the
You're a crowd above.
Oh yeah, no, a little bit. You know, for me, it was probably a couple of generations. I was definitely it was Barbra Streisand.
Yeah.
And then it was Cher.
Yeah.
And
Amazing
then
people.
yeah,
Love them both.
Then Donna Summer.
And
she was amazing.
then she
And then,
kinda
of course,
let
we
you
were
down.
thrilled when Donna and Barbara had a song together.
If you've had enough, don't give up.
That's right.
Stuff
That's
down to
right.
do. That's one of my favorite pop songs of all time.
It's a great song,
It's
really.
amazing.
It was always kind of amazing to us that
Enough is
Barbara
enough.
and
Donna
Donna.
Summer.
Yeah.
Enough is Ruby, I want to tell you something about that.
What do you want to tell me?
In 2016, about 10 years ago, I went to a gay campground called The Woods in Pennsylvania. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And they were doing a big gay talent show.
Wonderful.
And one of the talents was this guy. He came out and he did Enough is
He
Enough.
hadn't come out before?
Well, girl. And he did Enough is Enough by
It was
Donna,
a gay camp.
Donna Summer and Barbra Streisand. He didn't come out. He came out on stage.
Oh.
And he did Enough is Enough by Barbra Streisand
Uh-huh.
and Donna Summer.
Yes.
And guess what he used? In one hand, he had a Barbra Streisand puppet. And in the other hand, he had a Donna Summer puppet.
That is clever.
And it was just like, I never had enough. It was great.
Oh, that is clever.
It was great.
It's enough to give you, like, you know,
Chills
carpal
up.
tunnel syndrome.
Yeah, it is.
That's right.
Yeah, but I love that song.
Oh, well.
But honestly, here's the
So,
thing.
should we get back to, what's her name?
Lady Gaga.
Oh, yeah, Lady...
Well, yeah, what I was saying was just like, it was a big part, loving her music and loving her identity and loving what she stood for. And she
Yeah.
was one of the only vocal people at the time who was really swinging hard for gay people.
Well, I've got to say,
before it was cool.
I believe when I really came to like her, and I really do like her.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say I adore
She's
her too.
very
Now,
talented.
I'm sure I'm not, you know, the fan
A
that
little
you
monster.
are. That's right. But I really liked that Bad Romance.
That was iconic.
I would watch that video over and over. Oh, I watched that video almost as much as I watched the video with Nymphia Wynn, her last performance on the RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, yeah?
That was, listen, that was an iconic performance, really.
Nymphia Wind?
Yes.
When she was the boba tea?
Yes.
That was cute.
With the balloons. I felt sorry for, Shakira Cristal or whatever her name was.
Saphira Crystal.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Shakira Crystal?
Yeah,
Oh,
well.
girl.
Listen, you know about me and those kind of things.
Jesus
Anyways,
Lord.
I felt bad 'cause I
Shakira
think-
Crystal. Sorry, Saphira Crystal.
That's right.
I like you a lot.
Well, I like you fine too. Listen, but I felt bad because I think her performance was great. It was
Yeah.
just Nymphia was just,
She had a
tad
successful
bit
gag,
better.
a
It
successful
was
gag.
pretty gaggish,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
and-
I get it.
Anyways, I loved that. But yeah, it was the same feeling. I would watch that Bad Romance over and over and over. And,
Do you want to hear the gayest thing that I did as a kid to that song? So I
Well,
went-
of the many gayest
well,
things
but
you did.
this was peak homosexual for
Trust
me.
me, she was very, very
I was very gay. I went to a theater retreat, which is already too gay in the
what?
fucking mountains. A theater retreat, like a musical theater
Oh,
retreat.
God.
So we went to this
Of course
camp
you did.
on the weekend. It was in the mountains. Took a bus there. It was lots of fun.
Yeah?
But we had a dance party night,
Uh-huh.
and Bad Romance had just come out, and so the
Yes.
DJ starts playing Bad Romance, and I knew every single choreographed step. So baby, I went right to the dance floor, and I had a circle of people around me. Everybody in that room circled me while I did the entire choreography of Bad Romance for all those people. And I was like, I think that was when I became a drag queen.
You were born a drag queen, baby.
I really was.
Yeah, you really were.
I really
Let's
was.
be honest. That's
This was
just
the
a
perfect job
That's just
for
a
me.
fact. Yeah.
There's photos of me in my
Yeah.
mother's jewelry box. My hair is up in a pom-pom, and I have bangles coming off my arms.
Oh, have you seen that video?
Which one?
Well, the one that it says, here's to all the little boys who were gay even before they realized it. Have
Yeah.
you seen that little? That's just.
I don't
sweet.
think I've seen it, but it sounds.
It's
it
very
sounds
sweet.
good.
It's like
Yeah.
all these, kids. And listen, I look at my pictures from childhood, and I'm
Oh,
like,
and you're like, hello.
I was obviously
Yeah.
going to be who I am,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's very sweet.
But what I mean to say through all this, I know Lady Gaga is just
Yeah.
one of many divas. Everybody has their opinion.
Well, I love all the divas. I mean, you and I could spend an entire hour
Oh.
just naming them off.
Name 'em off.
I'm thinking of,
we talk about Cher a lot.
yeah, and I was
love
mentioning
Cher.
the Weather Girls.
Weather
that
Girls.
was a duo of,
Well, a wiggy.
yeah.
You're
It's
my lover.
raining men.
Shoot,
Hallelujah,
shoot,
it's
shoot.
raining men.
That's a great
You know,
song.
and hey, that reminds me
Huh.
of one of my favorite things this week.
What's that?
Is I have found this wonderful new duo. I
Yeah.
think it's a duo.
Okay. You think?
Well, I mean, it's two gals, but it's a whole bunch of other people.
Okay.
But it's called what's it called? Grief Cat.
Grief cat.
Grief Cat.
So you're a grieving cat?
Well, something like that.
Or maybe it's a cat meant to heal your grief.
Oh, I mean, these two gals are great. I think they might be sisters. But
Okay.
if they're not, they look a lot alike.
Yeah.
And they're wonderful. They sing this song, and listen, it's kind of topical.
It's very topical,
It's
huh?
very topical.
Tell me all about it, girl.
It's a song called There Ain't No Such Thing as a Benevolent Billionaire.
True.
There ain't no thing like a benevolent billionaire. There's no such thing as a benevolent billionaire. I mean, it's really good.
And it's very true.
It's truth.
There's a lot of
and,
grief.
Well, it sort of reminds me of that Jesse Wells who sings that United Healthcare song. I adore him.
Is he the one who's sort of Bob Dylan-esque?
Oh,
Yes, I
yes.
can grab a leaf.
Oh, yes, and he's got
he's
really.
great.
Oh, he is that United
Well-
Healthcare song. Listen, if you have not heard that United Healthcare song, you need to go on the internets and just put Jesse Wells
Jesse
with an
Wells
E
and Grief Cat.
and write United Healthcare. It is wonderful,
Yeah.
really. It's really
Well,
good.
you know-
It's the kind of song that gets in your head.
If you go back and think of like the 70s and the 60s,
Oh, for sure.
a lot of protest music. Bob Dylan was a protest music writer.
That's right.
That's how he got his career.
And you know what? We need that right
Joan
now.
Baez.
I'm really and that's why I like these Grief Cat and I like
Yeah.
this Jesse Wells.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look them up
Music is
and
one
like
of those
them and subscribe to them and all that. Listen, They're great.
Yeah, music is one of the strongest forms of protest. I think,
Absolutely.
because it sends a message to people, and I think in a way that they can understand a lot more than just some politician or some lecture.
Well,
you know?
listen, a lot of people will say, oh, don't be political.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't be political. Just sing a song. Well, listen, for a lot of people, just living
Is
is a political act.
Us doing this podcast.
Yes,
Us being in drag.
I mean, we're not. I wouldn't say we're overtly political, but
our existence
just us
is
being
political.
in drag, we're political.
So I'm going to take a second to be on a soapbox. You know, you've had your moment.
Oh no!
I'm going to have my moment.
Not a soapbox.
So many people tell me, why is everything so political to you? Why is everything in your life about politics? Because guess what? I'm a queer person in America.
That's right.
And literally for years and decades that we've been having this discussion, which of course extends beyond that, but in recent history that we've been having discussions about queer rights, people who have no right telling me what I can and cannot do or what can and cannot be legal have been debating over my life, whether it's marriage equality, whether it's trans access to healthcare. Like, we should not be having people argue whether we deserve these things or not. And that's why I am political and why I talk about so many politics, because I exist in a world where my very existence, me being on this planet, I have to pay attention to every little thing that these politicians do, because all it takes is the wrong one and we're out of here.
Well, here's the thing. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid back in Utah,
Yeah.
I had to keep it. Well, there was no place for us queer kids
No.
to hang out, so we had a kind of a meetup place.
Yeah.
And we'd have to keep baseball bats in our car because
Yeah.
people would attack us.
Yeah.
For being a person.
Yeah.
For just being a person.
So to anyone out there saying, oh, nobody cares if you're gay anymore, they do.
Well, they do.
Just
And
because
the
someone
thing is,
doesn't.
sometimes and I love our allies. We love you.
We love our allies.
We love you.
Of course.
But don't pretend that it's over. We have been
Yeah.
fighting long before you were born. I was
Absolutely.
I was.
it goes
fighting
back
the
before
fight.
Stonewall.
Yeah.
The
It's-
Mattachine
it's,
Society, the
that's
Daughters
right.
of Belida.
There's this wonderful book I read it, and it's it talks about the history of the gay movement before.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's called what's it called? The Deviants War.
Oh.
Wow,
I love that title.
Yes, it's a
very powerful
yeah,
title.
It's very
Well, what's the author's name?
His name is Eric Cervini. Eric Cervini.
Eric Cervini,
Oh,
all right.
listen, he's very handsome.
Well,
I
that
mean,
doesn't make me not
obviously,
want to read it.
obviously very smart, and he actually produced a wonderful show about queer history on,
Oh.
I believe it was on TLC.
Oh.
Around the same time that they did Trixie's Motel.
Oh, wow. I missed that one.
Yeah. Oh, listen,
I love
you should look it up.
Gay history.
It talks about how they think that maybe Abraham Lincoln
was gay.
well,
yeah.
was probably at least bisexual.
Right. There are
and,
hints. There are hints.
It talks about a lot of different, what's the word? Different queer people in the past.
Yeah.
But it's really kind of a fun show.
I absolutely love queer history.
Yeah.
I love it
Well.
because it's something that we were never taught,
Yeah.
and it's on us
Yeah.
as queer people.
That's right. Or anybody.
Or anybody.
That's right.
Because it's queer. This is what we used to say at Stonewall when I worked at. Queer rights are human rights.
Oh, that's right. You worked at Stonewall
worked at
Park.
Stonewall National
You-
Park.
Yeah, you were like a
I was a
Stonewall Park ranger.
I was a park ranger.
That's
I was-
right. That's right. I
Wanna hear
forgot about
something
that.
cool? Wanna hear
I
something-
forgot
wanna hear
about
something
that.
cool, Ruby?
Yeah.
There was the two who were there before me.
Right.
I was the third ever park ranger.
So you
to
were
work at
basically a
Stonewall
sidekick
National
again.
Monument. Well, you know what though? That's still fucking cool to me.
That's right. That's right.
Because Obama designated it in 2016.
That's right. That's right.
But queer history, queer rights are human rights.
That's
Gay
right.
rights are human rights. What happens is this, folks. Queer people are the canary in the coal mine. Because if
That's
you can
right.
topple us, guess what they're going to do next? They're
Well,
going to come after you.
yeah, well,
and your way of life.
That's true. That's
so, listen.
Listen, now we've gotten all serious.
I
again.
know, but if you want to be a good ally in this world,
Please.
listen to your queer friends.
That's right.
We are not upset because of no reason.
That's
There
right.
is writing on the walls, and that's all I'm going to talk about that today.
Well, and don't expect that we'll never mention it again.
No, because listen, like we said, we are political.
Yeah, well, we are.
We
like
wanna
to be-
have fun.
Generally, we like to be kind of
Right.
subtle about it.
We want to
but,
have fun, and we
want to have
don't,
fun.
We don't want to be Pollyannas.
No.
But we want to have fun and make people laugh, so let's get on with it.
That's right. Should we
Should
go on to miscellaneous? Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it.
Put a missile
A missile?
with any anus.
Oh, Miss Ruby.
What you'll get is miscellaneous.
Welcome back.
Miscellaneous
That's
is here.
right.
Yes,
It's our
yes.
one of our favorite
It
parts.
really is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you what I did last?
Well, you were out of town, girl.
I did,
You
but
went
I
out. You went out to your private little.
Well, I went to Park City.
Oh, really?
That's right.
I've never been.
Oh, it was wonderful. Yes. I love Park City. Usually I go up later in the month because I like to, hang out with my friends at the Sundance Film Festival.
Is that where Sundance is?
That's right.
What-
Yeah.
what
Well,
is
it's,
Par-
it's
what- I don't-
Sundance is a small, it's a smaller resort.
Oh.
Park City's a very big resort, and it's got a lot of multimillionaire houses and fancy. Lots of famous people live there, really. Yeah, I have a little condo there. I'm only there.
You're modest.
Well,
You live modestly.
I know that I've never shared it with you, but I figure it's enough to share my house with you. So.
There's no such thing
That's
as
right.
benevolent billionaire.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I am not a billionaire, but I do all right.
You got billionaire taste.
Well, I've got millionaire taste.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
Yeah, there you go.
You don't need to be a billionaire.
You
there's,
don't. You don't.
There's no use for them, really.
Yeah.
They've got too much money to be helpful, and
Yeah.
most of them have too few brains to be helpful. But
Right.
but I
Park
spent
City.
some time and had a wonderful time up there, really.
I've never even heard of this place.
Yeah, well,
Am I too common?
The skiing is great.
Oh, you ski.
Well, no.
Of
course
I was gonna say, I
not.
was like, how
No,
do you ski?
I
Did
like
it-
to sit in the lounge.
I
and,
imagine to make
in
you
the lodge, you
yeah.
know.
They
And
have
I-
to tape
I-
you to a snowboard and just push you down, and you'd be like, ah!
Well, listen, I don't like to be cold.
It'd be more like luging for you.
For me, it's really a social event.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I love to be social.
Yeah.
I go to there's some wonderful restaurants.
Yeah.
And there's some, beautiful shopping.
Okay.
In fact, listen, I bought you some stuff while I was there.
Did you?
I did. I brought it for you today.
Really?
Yeah, if you look right down there, there's a couple of boxes.
Oh, those are for me?
Those are for you.
Oh, they're hefty, aren't
Yeah,
they?
well,
I'm kind of scared of what these give me, Ruby.
Well,
Are these real presents?
They're real presents.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Did you? Oh wow!
Yeah.
Which one should I open
Well,
first?
whichever one you want.
I think. Do you have Do I have Is something happening to me? Are you firing me? Why are you buying me things?
Well, because I like you.
But I didn't buy you anything from Palm Springs. Now I feel like a jerk.
Well, that's part of the reason.
Okay, well.
You didn't buy me anything, and I thought, well, what's a better way to make that old biddy feel bad?
Oh my God.
So there you go.
Oh my God.
Show it to them.
This is a beautiful brooch.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When
and
I
it
saw
matches,
that brooch, I was like,
Oh.
that girl needs a new brooch.
and
Why
it
don't you-
matches what I wear today.
well, I was thinking, when you said usually I would wear something, I was like, well, I
Oh
knew
my
you was going
God.
to, I knew you'd like
I
it.
didn't even know about this, people.
I know.
This is a real reaction.
Isn't it pretty? I just like listen. I was in this store up in Park City, and I was like, "Oh, look
Oh my
at that! That would just
God.
look good on that red-headed biddy that I work with."
You know what's funny? I normally wear like a little neckerchief that goes with
Yeah.
this, so I can use this to put it
I
together.
knew you'd like it.
Oh, it's gorgeous,
I knew
Ruby.
you'd like it. And do you feel guilty for not getting me anything from Palm Springs?
Well, let's see what the second one is. Then,
All
then
right.
I'll decide. All
There
right.
we go. See?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is this a pink slip? Oh, this goes perfectly with what
I
This
know.
is so cute.
I know, isn't it pretty?
Oh,
I saw it.
is
and I
it
was
like lucite or bakelite or whatever?
Yes,
Oh.
it's vintage actually.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
And I was just like, well, that girl needs them. She needs them.
I need them. Well, I guess I have to put it on
That's right.
because it's
Well, I think.
Oh no, there it is. There
yeah,
it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ruby, this is so sweet.
Well, I thought you would like
I'm gonna
it, you
clack
know?
against my microphone, but
Yeah.
oh my God,
Oh,
Ruby,
you like it? Oh.
you're not allowed to be nice to me like this.
Well, I'm not. Believe me, there's definitely an agenda. It's gonna take me 5 years to put this necklace on.
Oh,
maybe.
What's the agenda?
Well, we'll figure it out later.
Oh my God.
You'll know it when it happens.
Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna put this. I can't put this on right now.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I'm
isn't
not.
it, though?
It's great. Oh, it's
Yeah.
so cute.
I thought you'd like it.
Oh my God.
You know, sometimes I can be nice.
And they're like little orange disco balls.
Aren't they beautiful?
This goes literally perfect for this.
That's right.
Look at that.
That's right.
You didn't even know I was wearing this today.
Maybe you can put it on before our next segment.
Yeah, I'll do that. If you see
Yeah.
it, I'll mysteriously have a costume change.
Oh, of course you-
These could also double as anal beads.
You are never. Look, I have said this before. You just do not know when to.
Well, you know, I'm a sicko.
I know.
I'm a
I don't know
creep.
why I would buy you a gift, and then you just turn it into something.
I'm a weirdo.
I remember when I said I could buy some beautiful soap for the shower, and she turned it something. Listen, I gave her gifts, and she turned it into filth. Filth.
I do like them both very much. Thank you, Ruby. It's very sweet.
You're welcome.
Is it a belated birthday gift?
No, you didn't give me a birthday gift.
That's fair.
That's right.
Well, you know.
No, I saw that. Listen, this is how I work. I'm not a person to get people gifts for, you know, things they are supposed to get gifts for. I don't do Christmas presents.
You like random gifts.
Listen, and when I see something and I think, you know, that would look really nice on so-and-so, or I bet such and such would love that. I just get it.
Aww.
You know, I don't feel the obligations.
I feel like we're having such a different pace of show to get. We got serious with politics. You're being nice to me.
I wouldn't go that far. I would not.
You're bribing me.
Well, I wouldn't go that far either.
Well,
But,
so
listen, if it makes you a nicer person to be around, I'm all for it.
Well, you're saying you're going to buy my loyalty.
Well,
Not
listen,
too
I've got
dissimilar.
to make an effort. I've got to try something.
Oh, I guess so.
You know.
Well, this Park City place sounds great.
Well, it was.
Did you get any opportunities for us while you were there?
No, but I met Hans.
Hans.
Oh
huh?
God, he was a ski instructor.
Was he Hansy?
He was. He was very much. And I hired him to do ski instruction for me.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I never intended to actually ski, but I hired him, and
Well, you wanted to take a grab of his ski poles, right?
well, no. I just hired him, and we sat and had drinks in the lodge.
Oh.
Well, and he said, "Well, don't you want to learn to ski?" And I said, "Well, no, not really."
You're like, I need legs to do that.
Well, that's right. We did talk about that. He said he could put me in a backpack, and I was like, "Well, I'd rather." I can't say it, but you know, I'd rather
Ride him like a backpack.
Well, that's something. That's kind of what I was
Cling
thinking.
to him.
Yeah, but he said that even though I hired him to teach me stuff, that apparently that wasn't one of the things he could teach me.
Well, there's not much you can
But
teach
he
an
was
old dog
darling,
like you.
and we had lots of drinks, and he was a good time, and apparently I'm a good time. So
well,
you
here's
know,
the thing.
yeah, he said I was a good time. He said, "Miss Ruby, you're a good time," and I said, "I've heard that." That's right.
Who told you that?
Well, I've heard it a few times.
Well, in my opinion, you're not a good time at all.
Well, that's what you get for thinking. Now, who cares about your opinion, really?
Jesus Lord.
Quit bringing Jesus into this. He has nothing to do with this.
I think he does.
No, I don't think so. Jesus, do you have something to do with this?
Yes.
You're not Jesus.
I didn't. That was Jesus. It
No,
wasn't me.
don't even start.
See, we have to add a little bit of Christianity to this podcast.
Oh, stop.
To appease.
Stop.
Well, girl, yet another vacation where I was not invited.
Well, you know,
Europe,
I've got
Park
to get away
City?
from you every chance I get.
I guess so.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't know I was gone.
Well, I did know you were gone. I just didn't know where you went. You're sort of
Oh.
she's secretive like that.
Yeah. Well, hi, Hans. He was really cute. Blonde.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't particularly tall. I'd say maybe 6 foot.
Okay.
But he was kind of that blonde red. Do you know what I mean? Like a redhead that's gone blonde.
A
He had that-
strawberry blonde?
Yeah, strawberry blonde. Yeah. He had that kind of soft fur on his forearms.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
Wow, look at
Rawr.
this man. Ruby, you need to calm down.
Well, that's what he said.
It sounds like Hans was trying to do it with you.
No, he wasn't.
He said, "Can I carry
No,
you
he
around?"
was worried that I was
he-
trying to do it with him,
Did he have
really.
a deep voice?
Yeah, it was kind of a deep voice. He's originally from Switzerland,
Oh.
although his mom was American. So he's Swiss American.
Ooh, that's a great type of cheese.
Well, if you put Swiss and American cheese together, that's kind of what you get with Hans.
Oh, fun.
But you know, he speaks English real well.
Yeah,
Although kind of had a little bit of an accent because he spent some of his formative years in Switzerland.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like him. I liked him a lot.
Well, you've spent a lot of formative years with the men of Switzerland inside of you, so that makes sense.
Oh, you are full of it. He was my first Swiss Mister. Swiss Mister Instant Cocoa with miniature marshmallows.
I was going to say, are you his Swiss miss?
No, I'm
Just
not
add a little
Swiss.
bit of water and then...
I'm not Swiss. I'm not.
What are you?
Well, I am a puppet. I'm a proud puppet. A proud drag
to
puppet.
be a marionette, because at least I know I'm not free. No, you know, a marionette cannot sing that song because they're not free. They're on strings.
They're on strings.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
proud
Well,
to
you know,
be in a marionette.
Most puppets are not free.
Well, no, I guess you're not either.
But we're not going to talk about that. You know him on, and you guys occasionally catch him stick his ugly face in the screen here.
Ugly face.
Well, you know how I feel about him.
Wow.
Yeah, well.
Wretched girl.
You know how I feel about him.
I know how you feel about me, so yeah, I'm not
Well, I
surprised.
like you better than I like him.
Wow, that's saying
I know.
something.
I didn't buy him any presents.
Oh, that's too
He's
bad.
always trying to boss me around and make me do this stuff and that stuff and take me places I don't want to go.
Well, girl, you need him.
Well, that's what he keeps telling me.
It's true.
Well, I don't like it.
Girl, the second he takes his hand out of there, you are just...
Hey, that's enough.
All right.
So, should we get on to the advice column?
Let's do it.
She's probably going to try and put her brand new. But you might put your pin on.
I'm gonna try.
We'll have to see.
We'll see what I do.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We told you once and we told you twice. We can't recommend our bad advice. We can't recommend our bad advice.
Welcome back. It's
Welcome
bad
back. Yes, it is bad advice.
Yeah.
And remember, we consider the bad advice jingle to be a musical contract.
You can't recommend our
That's right.
bad advice.
We don't recommend any of our bad advice. That's right.
We can't.
That's right.
We simply cannot.
That you cannot.
We
And if you follow our bad advice, it's all on you.
We told you once.
And we told you twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
And we mustn't recommend
Our bad advice.
bad advice.
That's right.
Yes.
That's
Well,
right. So,
Should we dive right in?
well, who is it? Who have we got this
This
week?
is Patricia
Oh,
Prompt.
do we only have one letter this week?
Well, I think that
People,
we...
you need to start writing
Well,
us.
no, it's not that, girl.
Wow.
Remember, we had the discussion over the Zoom this week?
Oh, that's...
We said that we wanted
Oh,
to
that's
give
right.
people more time with their advice, so they
that's
really
right.
felt like we were giving them the attention they deserved instead of jumping between two people.
Oh, well, let's give it a shot.
Let's give it a shot. Let's see how
Also,
we like
still
it.
write us letters.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. The Punching Judys at gmail.com.
This is Patricia Prompt.
Judys.
JUDYS.com.
Oh,
Or
we ought to make a
A little jingle?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here's Patricia Prompt.
All right.
Hey, ladies. Oh, she didn't say hey, Judys.
Oh, she called us ladies. She's
Patricia
clearly
Prompt,
mistaken.
Patricia Prompt, you need to get with it, okay?
Yeah,
We
well-
are the Hey Judys. But
That's right.
I digress. I'll write it. I'll listen to you anyway.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
All right.
Me and my boyfriend had an appointment for a couple's photo shoot at
Oh,
10
a
a.m.
couples. Have you ever done one of those?
I think they're awful.
Really?
They're so cheesy.
Really?
There is nothing I think is more cringy than a couple who has nothing to celebrate just taking photos together in a professional manner.
Oh, well.
I don't understand why you do it.
Uh-huh.
I don't get it.
I had a boudoir one with one of my ex-beaux.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, it was.
I'm
listen,
sure it was just
kind of
as
fun.
cheesy and pointless as I imagine it being. Was it just like you spread eagle on a chaise lounge with like some soft lighting and some feathers coming in the scene? He was on top of you in like a bathing suit?
It was nothing like that.
Well-
never mind. Let's get back to the story.
Yeah, really, girl. Me and my boyfriend had an appointment for a couple's photo shoot at 10 a.m.
Uh-huh.
I already knew what I was going to wear ahead of time and had everything ready so I wouldn't have to rush in the morning.
Well, of course you
This
did.
place is 20 minutes away and many stoplights on the way there.
All right.
I set an alarm for 8:30 to get moving, and I started getting ready at 9 a.m. sharp. I like a
right.
prompt girl, let me tell you. I woke him up, and he got frustrated and basically told me not to worry about him. He finally
Wow.
gets up and into the bathroom and shower at 9:30. At this point, I'm all ready to go. He comes out and he's getting dressed, and it's like 9:40 at this point, and he's still in the closet deciding what to wear, even though we talked about this and decided days ago. We ended up getting there 10 minutes late. Now he's upset because I was upset that he didn't get up when I told him to. And I don't feel like I need to apologize for that, though he wants me to. Patricia prompt. Now, Patricia, I'm on your side here.
Well, I've got to say I'm kind of on her side too. Hey, I
Kind of?
noticed you're wearing my beads.
Yes, I wanted to put the anal beads around my neck. And,
They are not.
No, I know. I'm joking. They're adorable. I love them. And they go well with this dress.
You look cute.
I look even cuter
Yeah.
than I did before, which was already pretty cute.
Yeah, well, that's what you think. Anyways,
Patricia.
Patricia,
Here's the thing.
yeah.
I myself am a prompt girl.
Well, yes.
I pride myself on being prompt.
Yeah.
Because I was always taught in the theater,
Yes.
if you were early, then you were on time.
Right.
If you were on time,
You
then
were
you
late.
were late. And baby,
Yeah.
if you were
well,
late,
that's because we're theater professionals
but then
here.
if you were late, you weren't coming back.
Oh yeah, well, that's right.
And so if
Unless you're Madonna,
well,
and then you just show up whenever you want.
Madonna's old enough at this point where people are obsessed with her and
I'm
and
always
give her-
surprised that people wait around when she's hours
Sometimes
late.
it's hours,
Yeah.
but that's beside the point.
It is kinda,
Promptness
yeah.
is important.
But of course, we could call her partner. We just call him Mandonna.
Maybe. Mandonna. Yeah, I like that. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Being prompt
Yeah.
is a direct sign to the ones that you love that you respect their time.
That's right.
Respect their wishes.
That's right.
And when you're not prompt,
Yeah.
you're telling that person, I don't really care that much.
I think you should probably dump him at this point because he's telling you. I mean, he might as well paint it on the ceiling in
I don't
big
think she
letters.
needs to dump him yet.
No.
I do think that he needs to be put on a leash, a physical leash,
Uh-huh.
and electrocuted every time he doesn't wake up on time.
Oh.
I think that you need to get a shock collar like you put on a dog.
Oh.
And
he might like that.
Well, hey, and if he does, then good for him.
I might like that myself.
Well, but here's the thing. He will never wake up late at that point.
or
Alarm goes off.
or he'll continually sleep in late just for the fun.
Well, you'll just have it tied to his alarm.
Oh, that's true.
So he won't get it, be able to sleep in. And what better thing to wake somebody up than a jolt?
Well, that's
I
right.
mean, that's like
Hey, do you remember
electrical
that
coffee.
they used to have a drink called Jolt? Do you remember that drink?
don't.
Yeah, it was
I'm
like
too
one of the.
young for
It was
that.
kind of like the original Monster drink. It was
I
called
don't like
Jolt.
those caffeine drinks.
Oh, I don't either. It's
They make your heart rate.
yes.
I'm a healthy girl. You know, I take care of myself.
Oh my God, her ham hocks are showing today. That's something else, huh? Well, yeah.
Well, it can't be too nice. You buys me things. Okay, you know what? You bought me 2 gifts. You can do 2 ham hock jokes now. That's the currency that we have to barter for now.
Now listen,
Gift
I'm sorry.
per ham hock.
Well,
Listen,
you know,
girl, look at that. Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Are you there?
No, it seems about right. Knock, knock, knock. Are you there? Are you there?
Do you want to actually hear the story of this?
Are you there, Louvel?
I mean, we're talking about something different, but I'll tell you.
All right.
So when I was 18,
All right. Hey, Patricia, we'll be right back.
we'll be right back, Patricia.
This is pretty typical,
When I was 18,
right?
well, you brought it up.
Oh,
brought
try
my-
and blame
you brought
me
my
for
tattoo up.
Try and blame me for you wanting to
Well,
tell one of your boring stories.
It's a touching story.
All right.
It really is.
Yeah.
So,
If it's touching, you better get consent first.
anywho, when I was 18,
Yeah.
you know, I had a car,
Uh-huh.
but I still lived in my parents' house. Maybe I was just turning 18.
Yeah.
So they were like, you know what, you can do whatever you want, but please just let us know where you are.
All
Text
right.
us when you get there, okay?
Right.
And text us when you leave. Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
I lived in their house. I get it.
Right.
Well, I wasn't very good at remembering that.
Yeah. Well,
And my father was very persistent with making sure I remembered that. So what would happen was
right.
I'd get somewhere, I'd forget, and then I'd get a text, "Are you there?" And then I would not answer that text, and it would say, "Are you
Oh.
there?" So I'd have like 5 texts from my dad saying, "Are you there?" And then be like, "Oh shit, I forgot to text him." I was like, "Yes, I'm there." Well, he didn't feel too respected by that, and I get it. Now that I'm
well.
older, actually, this goes in perfectly with what we're talking about. He did not feel respected because I was not respecting his request.
Well, that's true.
And his time.
And that's what I'm saying to Patty.
And so
Or Patricia, I'm sorry.
Yeah, my mom's gonna think this about her. It's not. This is a different Patty.
Patricia.
Patricia
Prompt.
It's not you, Mom.
Are you sure?
Yes. Anyways, My mom is very prompt.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
so the story is my dad
Well,
didn't appreciate.
Patricia prompt is pretty prompt apparently too.
That's true.
That's
but my
right.
dad is very prompt too. He was a
okay.
Marine, so
Yeah, well,
they're very
there's that.
very clean and very
Yeah,
prompt. But anyways,
yeah.
my dad didn't.
How wonderful. He was a good dad to you too.
Well, that's where I'm getting,
I know
girly.
you're kind of crazy about him. You've talked.
I love my
Listen,
dad.
she
I love my
talks about
parents.
him all the time.
I love my parents.
And Patty, she talks about you.
Well, anyway-
She's got good feelings about you guys, even though she lied in her youth.
Lied in my youth.
Yeah, you lied in your youth.
I did, but
That was in the last episode.
Yes, but anyways,
Refer
Ruby,
back to the last episode.
go back to the story.
Oh well, okay.
So we got in a little spat about it one time,
Uh-huh.
and he said, "I'm just gonna grab you by the arm
Yeah.
and tattoo 'Are you there?' on your arm, so you never forget to text me."
Yeah.
And so this was probably a little bit before my 18th birthday. So on my 18th birthday, I said I want a tattoo. So I went and got a tattoo, and I got "Are you there?" tattooed on my bicep.
Uh-huh. Show him again. Show him again. Oh yeah, bro.
And I do it now as a reminder of the support and love that my dad always gave me growing up as a gay kid.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so-
see, this is why I say Patty really deserves to have the respect. Somebody getting up late
Yeah,
and making
Patty prompt.
You know, it's one thing for him to be late to all his
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And that's fine. Be
Yeah,
late.
But it's your stuff.
Be late.
Yeah.
Mandana, be late. That's fine.
Mandana, yeah.
But, you know, when your partner really prefers to be on time,
Then be on time.
be on time.
Be on time.
I like to travel,
You do.
as you've noted.
Yes.
And I like to get to the airport early.
You should.
And
You never know what's gonna
I've
happen.
had partners that do not like to show up at the airport early.
Oh, same.
Yeah, and
I
makes
did-
me crazy.
My
I almost got stuck in Paris once because of that. Not that that would be a bad thing, but you know, I didn't want to be stuck in Paris.
Yeah.
But
Are you sure?
no,
Kind of
I'm-
regret that now, don't you?
I kind of do. I kind of do. You know, it was kind of fun. It's really the best story because we were running to the airport. And, you know, we were taking Uber. It was like Trains, Planes, and Automobiles.
Oh
Did you
my
see that
God,
movie?
I did not.
Oh, it's very funny.
Before my
Yeah.
time.
Well, it's a classic. Really.
It is.
Yeah, you should see it.
Yeah.
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 In fact, that's your assignment for next
Okay,
week
I'll watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
with John Candy and that other guy.
Oh, John Candy's in it?
Yeah, John
Oh, I
Candy
didn't
and
realize that. I love
I
John
think
Candy.
it's who's the other? Hey, listen, write in and tell us who the other one was.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh, it's great. But you know, it's all about respect.
RESPECT.
That's right.
Find out what you mean to me. Because guess what? If you don't respect somebody, they're going to find out real quick that you don't mean shit to them. So get that shock collar, baby. Find a way to put it to his alarm clock
Yeah.
every time that man wakes up. Bzzz.
Yeah, or just get somebody else to be in your.
What is that, Pavlovian training? Pavlov's dog is.
You could just get someone else to be in your couple's photography.
Oh yeah, get a stand-in boyfriend.
Yeah.
Every
And-
time that he's late, find some like big buff,
Yeah.
washboard ab
Yeah, that's
model.
right. That's right.
And then Photoshop your boyfriend's face onto his body.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and he'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like,
or
well-
get someone who doesn't look anything like a
Oh,
model.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
somebody that's older.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, you're older.
I am. I'm very old.
Don't body shame yourself,
Listen,
girl.
I'm-
Love yourself.
Listen, I'm proud of being old.
Proud to
I am
be
proud
a
of
marionette.
being old. And you know, I know a lot of people in the gay community pretend they're different ages. But,
I know. I never understood that.
Well, and I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying, like, listen, I'm proud. I am. Oh, wait. Oh, well, I'm proud. I'm a.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should I tell them?
Oh, yeah, I don't care.
You don't?
I don't.
Then why'd you whisper it?
Well, because I just didn't want everyone to know.
Oh,
but
okay.
hey, listen, I'm 64. I'm 64.
Ah!
I know.
Ah!
I'm,
I didn't. Wait, you're double my age.
yeah, exactly.
I never realized that.
well, I did.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I liked the whole idea of having a conversation across the generational divide. I like the idea that I grew up in an era when it was illegal to be gay, and you're in
Yeah.
an era where they're trying to make it to be illegal to be gay. So
Yeah, girl, it's like this shouldn't be the way it is.
Well, it was literally illegal for me to be gay.
I know.
You know, it was
sodomy. Did you know sodomy laws didn't even go off the books until like the 1990s?
Yeah, I kind of know because I was kind of there.
Anywho,
You were just being born.
yeah, I was 93.
You know.
But yeah, I mean, Patty, I know, Patty Prompt, I know that this is frustrating for you because I too have had partners who they could not leave the house.
You've had partners?
Many, but my last two.
I thought those were one-night stands.
My last two, they could not leave the house after noon. You know, I guess mine is a pretty sleepy person. But to be fair, my sleepy person, Josiah Walker, is a very sleepy guy. But when we do have to
Well,
go...
he's a hard worker.
He's a hard worker. He works late into the evening.
He is a hard worker.
He's a hard
I've watched
worker.
him work hard.
Oh, yeah, he works real hard.
Oh, man. Oh, and he makes the best food.
Well, and here's the thing.
Yeah.
When we need to be up early, he will be up early.
Well, he is very respectful.
Yeah, he's very respectful.
You know,
Josiah
I'm a
Walker's
fan.
very respectful.
I'm a fan.
I'm not.
Well, you're a lover.
I'm not a yes. I'm a lover.
I'm a fan. You're a lover. Oh, I see a song there. I'm a fan, not
I'm
a
a
lover.
fan.
I'm a lover, not a fan.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo.
That could be in your Solstice album.
That's right. Well, no,
Yeah.
it's not a Solstice song, really.
No.
It could be on one of my albums, though.
What is it? Ruby Dooby Dooby? The
No.
Ruby Dooby Doo Wop girl?
No.
That would be a good one.
No, it would
Ruby
not.
Dooby Doo Wop girl.
You're just making fun of
Ruby
me at
Dooby
this
Doo
point.
Wop girl. Doop doop.
No,
doop,
no.
doop. Ruby Dooby Doo Wop girl. Doop 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 boop boop doop boop. Ruby Dooby Doo Wop girl.
You know what?
I think it'd be great.
You know what?
You could be in a cute little sailor outfit. The Ruby Dooby Doo Wop girl. The Ruby Dooby Doo Wop girl.
Do you know what?
What?
You're ridiculous.
I'm Dick.
Ridiculous.
I'm only hearing the dick in that.
Yeah,
What?
well, that's because you've got a hearing issue with anything
No,
that
I don't
doesn't
have a
go
hearing
dirty.
issue. I don't have a hearing issue. I'm like a bloodhound. When I hear the word dick, I go.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm turning. That's what I'm
My
talking
God.
about.
Well, Patricia, I'm sorry. We have been neglecting you so much on
Have
this
we?
one. Yeah. Well, I feel
Well, listen,
we meandered around the topic with her.
Well, what's new?
Fair.
That's
Patricia
kind of our
Prompt.
that's kind of our brand.
I get the frustration. Either dump them, or I do think the shock collar would work good.
I really like the idea of getting some schlubby guy and just putting his face on, having the couple shoot and then just have him Photoshop his face on it, and people will be like, "Wow, you're looking terrible in that photograph, Mandonna."
Oh, what she can do is this actually. Just take pictures of him while he's sleeping, and he'll be like, and then
with his drooling out the side of his
put it
face.
down
Yeah,
on the
that sounds
picture.
fun to me.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Listen, I still think you should just find yourself a new man.
Shock collar.
No, get rid of him.
Shock collar.
Get
Shock
rid of him.
collar. Shock
Get rid of
collar.
him.
Do the
Get rid
shock
of him.
collar.
All right. So I guess that's it, huh?
That's it, Patricia.
Yeah. Shock collar.
Shock collar. That's it. And tell him if you're not in time, then it's the zap for you, baby.
Yep.
That's what she does to me, except it's a butt plug.
Yeah. Well, no, it is. It is not.
Whoa!
Oh, Jesus.
Wow, girl.
Maybe Josiah Walker does that, but not.
Oh my God.
Stop. Just stop.
Oh.
The show's over. But before we go,
Make sure you go on to Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky.
Blue Sky.
What am I missing?
Well, there's also Spotify. YouTube.
And you can find us at the Punching Judys on
Every social
little thing.
platform.
Every
Yeah.
little thing. You can watch us and listen to us on all those lovely platforms.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're doing this every Monday now, so you can start your week off with your two favorite
Yeah,
Judys.
you can start off with some Cheerios and the Punching Judys.
Yeah, I think that's a
or
great
you
idea.
could do some scrambled eggs.
You're stuck
and,
in traffic
some Punching
and you're like,
Judys.
yep,
You
traffic
could have a
will-
breakfast burrito with the Punching Judys.
You could have,
you could have a McMuffin with the Punching Judys.
You could listen to it at your desk while
That's
you're
right.
working.
Oh, I would. If you're in France, you could have a croissant.
Oh, a croissant.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, if you're in the UK, and we do have some UK listeners,
We do.
You could have a full English breakfast.
Some fucking beans on
with
toast.
some beans and I had a beautiful breakfast
Le
in
tomato,
the UK. Yeah,
le
wait,
tomato,
it was up in the Shard.
some
Do you know what that
saveloys.
is? Do you know what the Shard is?
Yes.
I was up
That
in the
big building in
Shard and
London.
I had a lovely English breakfast.
There's that tangent again.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
But
well,
anyways, we're everywhere, and we would like you to join us.
And remember,
Yes.
please leave us reviews.
That's right.
Because that's the only way that people
we
can
love your
find
comments,
us.
and we
your
love to
comments.
respond to them.
Yeah.
They're fun,
We
and
do.
we're really happy to hear from you.
Yeah.
So leave your comments.
and show us your love.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we'd also love you to write us at the Punching Judys at gmail.com. And I think next week we're going to have those stickers.
Ooh.
Yeah, I believe they'll be here this week.
Ooh.
And we'll start giving them away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really, listen, they're pretty cute.
I bet they are.
Yeah, I kind of, I had the artist improve your looks a lot.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad. It was needed.
That's right.
Yeah.
The time has come to say goodnight. It's later than you think.
We've had some laughs,
Shared some fun and toasted with some drinks. Until next time we have to say, whenever that may be, please do that thing we've always asked. And please subscribe for free. Good night.
All right, everybody, stay safe out there.
See you next week.
Love y'all
Remember
so much.
Mondays.
Mondays. Bye.